They're searching for an original sound.
Hi guys, and welcome to the Indie File Cases, or the Indie Case Files, whichever one you want to call it. Today we're looking at Firework. Now, since the last time we looked at multiple games, today we're only going to look at one. Because we like to alternate the game's progress. Yep, okay. Ooh, so it does both. That's always helpful. This game are fictitious. Okay. Ghosts relish devouring sins, possessing sinners, crushing their bones to suck their marrows, and imposing eternal suffering on them. Well, this is gonna be dark. This is just my luck. How did a perfectly functioning car break down all of a sudden? Zhang, the information is still waiting in town. Do you want to leave the car here? There's no need to rush. Dealing with arson is not our responsibility. This is just great. My car broke down. Cat and Lou will yell at me. Cat and Lou seems like a nice person. You just transferred here, so you have no idea how Captain Lou is. If she finds out the car has broken down, she will say, "I told you to take good care of the cars, didn't I? If you're chasing after a dangerous gangster, what are you going to do if the car breaks down? Can you imagine the consequences?" I'll try to fix the car. I'm good at this. Alright, Zhang, thanks. We're colleagues. No need to be so courteous with me. Oh, the flashlight is almost dead. Lixan, can you bring me a battery? There should be a small store on the street. Fine. I know, they got the same voice. I'm still getting over being sick. Sorry. Half an hour ago, a coffin caught on fire during a funeral in Qingtan Town. Sorry if I say any of these words wrong. The informant claimed that it was arson. Our superior sent us to investigate the matter. This is my first time working as a criminal investigator. Believe in science, not superstition. Kington Town is a secluded town in the mountains. I heard that they had retained many superstitious customs. I kinda like this. There is a basin full of paper ashes on the counter. The ember glows from time to time. So, I might play this, or let the Eldritch Abomination play this with Aurora. Because, you know, the Asia knows about this stuff. Anyone here? I just woke up. What can I do for you? I'll take a AA battery. Here you go, 2 yen. Yawn. Obtain battery. I'll bring the battery to Zhang first. Zhang, I got the battery. Thanks, buddy. I'll wrap up here. You can go check out the scene first. Since you're new here, you can take this chance to familiarize yourself with the place. Yes. So this is translated from, I believe, Chinese? So some of the translation might seem a little odd. The funeral shed is on the right. It's too dim to see it clearly. What? Huh? Didn't I pass this place a while ago? Blood oozes from the wall. Am I in purgatory? The embers glow from time to time. Blood oozes from the wall. There are 2 banknotes stuck on it. That's the money I used for buying the battery just now. What's going on? A rusty door appeared on the wall. I'm just gonna go in. Don't mind me. Police officer and all that. Prelude. Debt. There's a letter on the table. Let's see. Wang Jinkai, the store owner, had passed away from illness. Please deliver 6 wreaths, 2 paper dolls, and 2 candles in 3 days. It was signed 2 days ago. So the funeral the informant mentioned was for the small store owner? Who was the person in the small store just now? Maybe his spirits now... It's a dead end. Maybe the spirit's now watching over the store? Gotta pay for, you know, the underworld somehow. Definitely interesting. The embers glow from time to time. Were you looking that way before? Some creepy paper dolls. They look as if they will come to life at any moment. It's too dark. Okay. There's a letter on the table. Maybe I can take the candle? Burning candle is fixed to the table. Fair enough. Wait. I know, but there's a light switch. Okay. Fine, I'm out. It was nice. Wait, can I go? Is there now anything on the other side? No. Okay. So yeah, this might be another interesting one, definitely for the Eldritch Abomination to play with Aurora. She gets to be on stream. Can I look at this? Alright, so this is the same. There's an unlit candle on the table. Obtain candle. Oh. I have to find a way to light this candle. Yes. I can see clearly now. I'll look around this house. Paper doll is holding a ledger in its hand. Wang Zhufen borrowed 500G eggs and owed Wang Jinkai RMB 250. Zhe Runfa borrowed a bottle of soy sauce and owed. So a lot of people owed. Lynx borrowed batteries and owes, but I paid it. It's today's date. Why is my name on it? Tane ledger. Some items can be viewed. Okay, cool. Paper doll's face is covered in ink. That's not creepy at all. Paper doll falls to the ground. Alrighty then, moving on. There's a piece of paper on the chair. Volume 1, Debt to the Dead. If you take a dead person's belongings, you will owe a debt to the dead. If you don't return them in time, melodies will befall you, or worse, tragedies will befall your whole family. Return them as soon as possible to avoid this catastrophe. Blood oozes from the wall. 2 pieces of ancestor money are stuck on the wall. Obtained ancestor money. Theoretically, wouldn't we just give him this? Now, I'm not sure about all this. Again, let's see. Toss the ancestor money into the basin. I would think that's what you're supposed to do. The ancestor money is burned to ash. The road is clear now. What does that say? Okay. Well, aren't you just creepy? An obituary is on the bulletin board right in the center. A volunteer teacher of Quington Primary School has passed away at the age of 27. Culture and Education Office of Quinton Municipal Government. The name is blacked out. Paper doll is pointing to the right. Alrighty then, I'm going. You guys don't have to be so creepy. Alright, just going in. I really like this so far. Where did the bereaved family go? I'll investigate the scene first. The candles on the table are flickering with red light, illuminating the black and white portrait of the deceased. That person that I met at the small store just now. A creepy paper doll. Is this... I'm curious if this is actually a tradition to bring, like, these big old paper dolls or not. Paper doll turned black from the smoke. The lid of the coffin has been moved. There's a bit of smoke emerging from the opening on the right side. That's a phone? What do you want to investigate? There is a telephone on the coffin lid. Following the phone cable, the handset can be seen inside the coffin. The latest number dialed was 110. The call was made at around the same time the police received the report. The body is laying in the coffin. You can vaguely see that the clothes have been burned to pieces. The inside of the coffin has been blackened from the smoke. It's exuding the strong smell. It's the smell of pyrotechnic powder. Why is that in the coffin? The wreath and the paper dolls near the opening are blackened from the smoke, but there is no trace of burning. The ignition point should be inside the coffin. The fire didn't spread outside. End the investigation, I suppose. The scene is a bit weird, but it doesn't seem like a normal fire. I have to tell Zhang about the situation. Please don't follow me, creepy dolls. Or are you guys trying to get help for your friend? Well, the wall's cleaned up. Okay. It's pitch black ahead. I have my candle. What? Hi. The paper doll has appeared on the road. Okay. A wreath is blocking the way. There is a ledger covered in ash on the counter. October 20th. You are next. Debt. 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 You can't escape. The word debt is written all over the portrait. I'll give you back your batteries. I just need to go get them. You're not going to let me go backwards, are you? I don't know. You seem to be looking this way. Yeah, no, just hop in yeah, no, that seems like a smart idea. That was an interesting opening. This is definitely going to be an interesting one. What do you see this time? I see white mist. Anything other than the white mist? There's also a car. It's a black hearse, driving very slowly. I want to get closer to it, but it always gets further away from me. Who's the hearse for? That hearse is for my dad. Huh. Lijan. Lijan. Oh, you're finally awake. Is this the clinic? Why am I here? Did you forget? You fainted near the funeral shed. I fainted? You scared the living hell out of me. Luckily, the clinic is nearby. The doctor examined you and said you fell asleep. I'm sorry. I had this problem since I was a kid. I'm sorry for making you worried. It's okay. Captain Liu told me about your condition. Don't take it to heart. Take your time to adjust to your work. Yes. By the way, do you have any news about the fire at the funeral? I had asked the person in charge. It was caused by a half-burned paper that had fallen onto a wreath. But I investigated the scene. The fire started from inside the coffin. That's impossible. The coffin was closed. Additionally, the person in charge did not pursue the case. He didn't even know who called the police. Some mischievous kid probably did it. Was no one else at the scene during the incident? Yeah, the deceased was the owner of the small store, Wang Jinkai. He got divorced a few years ago. The man was very stingy. His relatives stopped contacting him a long time ago. No one cared about his death, so residents in town pitied him. They donated some money to hold a funeral for him. Li Zhan, don't trouble yourself with this case. Go and get some rest. All right. Bet you he was murdered. The doctor isn't here. What's the matter? Okay then. Hello? How can I help you? The Grudge is back, 2 towns over. Thank you. The person on the other end hung up. That door is covered in cobwebs. The door's locked. Well, that's just weird. Bag of IV solution is hanging from the infusion stand. When I was a kid, I used to get these random fevers frequently. The doctors at the hospital could not find the cause of it. Oh, hey, sounds like me and my head pain. My grandmother knew a shaman. She said I was born at a yin date, at a yin time, so I attract spirits naturally. The last time I saw a shaman was at Dad's funeral. She sighed when she saw me and said a few words. It's heaven's will that you can see ghosts. You will become a policeman and help the dead find justice. Yu Hakusho got weird. The following news report is about a local case. On September 15th, a family of 4 in Qingtan town was found dead at home. The house owner, Mr. Tian, I want to make a Dragon Ball Z joke, but I'll leave it for you guys. His wife and granddaughter had died from rat poisoning. His daughter-in-law, Zhao, hung herself. The police force suspect that Zhao, who had a mental health issue, had poisoned the family and hung herself. The case is under further investigation, and we welcome any information from the public. There's a key next to the TV. The door is unlocked. So I really like this. This is really good. Chapter 1. The telephone. Well, guys, if you want to see more, I think I'll save the rest of this. And if you let me know, do you guys want to see me play it, or do you want to see Suka play it? Alright guys, thank you all for joining me. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for checking out my video, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye everybody!